We're the biggest fish in the bay. We all the books money, now look money. See, I ain't laughing when it look funny. Hard and funny that took from me. That's why the crook of the crooks, honey. I'm hungry, trying to find money to cook for me. Got his own repertoire, a beast and I'm rep bars and block the greatest. This when you're dangerous and what's the song in the cup?
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, batting Texans, Crawford. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bartlett.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Blocks the headshot. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
How about that? Back to back he lands by Crawford. Good job staying away from the danger there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Oh, and there you go. Crawford's been stunned. Blocks that punch. He was on wobbly legs not long. Oh, what a shot. Big hook comes in. Wow, is he defensively sound. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 all landing. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Whatever he misses,
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. Crawford's an undefeated fighter coming into this fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Butler's got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good block. Butler's proving to be elusive. Way to block there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. This round comes to an end here. Joe Tessitore sitting ringside as always with Teddy Atlas. Love coming to this fight venue. We always have a great time when we come to town, with the exception of having to pay the bill for our entire crew on the night before when they take us out to a steak dinner.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have every once in a while, very short arms. You know, these guys.
They don't have the reach.
No,
they can't
don't.
reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you, they would be great on the inside. Really great. I wish I could put them on the inside in the kitchen where I didn't have to take care of them at the table. But great guys.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Super 3-punch combination by Bad Intentions. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Protecting his head well with his guard. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Crawford's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Where's body work? It's the body.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh! Butler's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Blocks that belt line well. Crawford's resorting to dirty tactics. That was a headbutt, and the referee should be giving him a warning. keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Every time we call a fight, Teddy, we see guys with different physical makeups. If you had to build the perfect fighter, what would he look like?
Well, you know, all different kinds of dimensions to it. First of all, I think that he would be the kind of finisher that Joe Louis was. He would have power in either hand the way that a Mike Tyson did. And he would have the speed to put those punches together the way Sugar Ray Robinson did. He would also have a chin of Jake LaMotta. And he would probably have the calmness, and that's the key. You know, that's the little spicing in the cake. It's not the eggs, it's not the flour, but it's that little extra ingredient. He'd have the ability to stay calm like Salvador Sanchez, where he could see the whole picture at all times.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
Defense, more defense.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. They both decide to bring it. Crawford's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Good counter punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. A good block. Great movement to get away from those punches. Crawford's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Crawford's absolutely dominating this right now. I mean, we're halfway through this fight, and it's completely one-sided.
And if it doesn't change soon, he's either going to get a knockout or the corner, the opposite corner, is going to throw the towel in.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep the head moving.
He likes to fight on the outside, but right now he's taking some punishment.
Well, he's standing up tall. He's on the outside, but he's allowing his opponent to get into places where he can find them, standing straight up.
Be on the inside.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks away that headshot. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Great movement to get away from those punches. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
All right, listen. You need to create more counts, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me it.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Blocks it away. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Good defensive skill. Butler is trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. Crawford's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Butler's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter. Wow! Crawford! And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
Move your head.
Coming towards the end of the seventh round, 10 seconds to go. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Round 8 is underway. Crawford's got to prove to everybody right now that he's in good shape. Remember, he was stunned in that last round.
Well, what he's got to prove to is the referee, first of all. The referee's taking a close look at him right now. So if he doesn't throw back and he doesn't have his legs under him, his night's going to be over.
Targeting the hooks on each man. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
1, 2, 1, 2. Off the rope.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
You gotta protect yourself. Lead him to the punch. You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Keep moving. Keep moving.
A headshot blocked.
Back to the bar.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Crawford's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance without Crawford's going to get a point deduction. Then he ties up on the inside.
No holding.
And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
All right, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Butler's just not able to land many punches to the body here, and he's fighting a faster fighter. You would think he would make that commitment.
Yeah, you know, he should have talked to a plumber, because a plumber would have told him, you know, you want to put a leak in somebody's basement. Well, you know what you do? You go and you open up some pipes downstairs, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot of flooding. Then the upstairs ain't too good anymore. Well, the upstairs won't be too good for this fast guy if there's some leaking in the basement, but you got to break those pipes. You got to do some punching downstairs.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
All right, come on, guys. Work it out.
90
No
seconds
holding.
into the 9th round. Good defense, just covering up down low. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Just not there, straight right hand off the mark. Crawford's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight. Everything he likes.
Get the compress on.
10th and final round underway. Nice block by Bad Intentions. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Hey, no holding.
Another clinch.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford.
Cover your head, kid.
Crawford's proving to be elusive.
Keep your hands up.
Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. parries that punch intended for the head. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round.
You need to block.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, that intentions, Crawford.
Crawford's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. That does it from ringside for Teddy.
Better believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with me, get rolled on. Better believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with or get rolled on.
CHB, that's a family. I chose the gang that chose me. Either way, man, that's family. You don't gotta like it, just like it. Way back since the age of 3. My daddy always knew I be an OG, but I always gotta shout my crew. You see, or else I never been this trick. Of course, my crew thick and we gonna roll deep, cause we not put them to sleep, don't fret. Gotta hold your own, doing things I know my mama won't condone. There must be an answer, the strong side. Down with CHB, throw your hands up. Down with CHB, throw your hands up.
So believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll it, so get rolled on. So believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with or get rolled on. Since I'm Hollywood, I gotta keep my eyes to the sky. Other guys get washed up like eyes when they cry. I got a lot of guys like, why should I try? Cause I keep it richly balanced, that's fly till I die. Serving like flight attendants, in my opinion. Go and get burnt up like old incense. Stay poking holes like I'm Vincent. Like detention. Wanna talk, now he repenting. But I'm outside the church that he went in. When he get out, these feet gon' be in him. Jump kicking like Bruce Lee is him. Put their trust in me like cause I gotta spit rhymes for the have-nots. Stay funky like a bum when it's mad hot and straight battle beating. Believe me, it's easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with or get rolled on. So believe me, easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with or get rolled on.
Bright moments. Bright moments always come back vivid. The 5th grade was epic, citywide test pressure, the pre-crack era. Mr. Shulman, what a prick. Attitude matches wardrobe, uglier than sin. This is Bed-Stuy 82. 9th floor, 3 tiny rooms, 1 view. Bucktown, Roosevelt House, they green grass is green, our green grass is brown. Shots rang, my phone wasn't touched on. Heavy beef in the street, E.T. had to flee. Great heavens, good grief. Hungry bellies, bright gold on their teeth. The windows on the Ave look like sad eyes. The fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by. And if you dare to stare, you can see him cry. You can watch him scowl, feel him proud. While instead of sizing every inch about you. Fast math measuring what you amount to. The laughter, the screams, the number roll, the song of songs, the book of dreams. Ends don't meet where the arms can't reach. Mean streets, even when it's free, it ain't cheap. Ongoing saga, terminal diagnosis. Basic survival requires super heroics. No space in the budget for a cake. It's when you gotta fly by night to save the day. Crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Watching asphalt and observing the Sabbath creates an ecstatic, and there you have it. From teenage love, praying in tongues, strange fruit, valley boots, and native drums. From hence I come, so here we go. Signs and wonders all along the road. Some lines open, some lines closed. Some stretches roll with no lines at all. Some riders don't know what they riding for. Hands on the wheel and their mind is gone. Wherever you ride, wherever you lane, this road called life is a beautiful thing. And we are alive in amazing times. Delicate hearts, diabolical minds, revelations, hate.
Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Crawford's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. He's making that final walk that separates man. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
What is the orthodox fighter?
Mother said there'd be days like this. She never said how bad the nights would get. I entered the corner the same way I exit. I can't quit now, got too much invested. Obstacles in place in my face. Don't get greedy, maintain steady pace.
Conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw. I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
Crawford's confidence has to be running high. Hey, it's a fighter who's never lost. Blocks that punch. Effective work, the three-punch combination. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Crawford's actually making a smart move here. He knows he needs some space, so he's pushing his man away. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Blocks away that headshot. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck. I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through this round here.
A lot of people would think that these two fighters, as well as any fighter, doesn't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. First of all, if you say you don't have fear, you're either a liar or you should go to a doctor very quickly and find out what's wrong with you. I mean, fear is there for a reason, to make sure that you're prepared for potentially dangerous situation and you behave right. But it's a matter of being able to control your fear, deal with your fear, and be able to make the right choices in those moments.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And round number 3 is underway. Crawford's really walking a tightrope here. I mean, that's a foul. That's a headbutt right there. He could get DQ'd. Good job protecting himself. Able to cover up that gut. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. That hook was well off the mark. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good way to protect the midsection. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Parries that punch away. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford. Able to get rid of that one. Crawford's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head. That's it. Throw him off with head.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Crawford's fighting real smart here on the outside. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
Very nice defensive guard there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Blocks that punch.
Keep working the body.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by bad intentions. He does it again, Teddy. He's really made a commitment to the body work.
And, you know, that's only half of the problem for his opponent right now, because you know what's coming late. He's going to climb the ladder. He's going to go upstairs.
10 clicks of the talk. Crawford's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
You see him holding on.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Mistargeted. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating, because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Cover your head. Keep working the jab. Back to the body.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Keep moving around the ring.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Holy cow! Reed's in bad shape. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Blocks that punch. Oh, what a great ability to recover. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Crawford's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Halfway through round 6. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do, just create some space there.
Get that head moving.
Very nice defensive guard there.
Keep your hands up.
Holy cow! Crawford stunned and he is hurt.
Come on now.
It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Crawford's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Keep working the jab.
Blocks that punch. Lands the counter. Crawford's making me wonder if his legs are really truly underneath him after being stunned earlier. I mean, you see him clinching here, Teddy.
And right now he's starting to wonder whether or not that should be his nickname.
In and out. In and out.
At the halfway point of round 7.
In and out. Get out of the way. Move that head. Don't stay in one spot.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
All right, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Crawford's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight.
Crawford's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford. Nice combination by Bad Intentions. Crawford's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good job staying away from the danger there. And he engages in the clinch.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy. Keep.
That was not well targeted by Bad Intentions. Oh, and there you go. Crawford's legs look shaky. He was hurt. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Let's get on that swelling.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage.
Keep working the jab.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Just hugging there.
To throw some punches here.
Halfway through the 9th round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Keep moving. Move your head.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Crawford's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight, everything he likes.
All right? Listen, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Get the conference.
This is it, 10th and final round as they face off against each other. Gets rid of that body shot.
Let's see some more head moves. Let's see some more head moves. Get out of the way.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Around the ring. Up and down, side to side.
Nice block. And he decides to tie up again.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Not able to land the headshot. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight.
Kick move, kick move.
Able to counter that attack.
Crawford's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Solid counterpunch by Bad Intentions. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the
The
ring.
judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions, Crawford.
Crawford's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Baby girl, let me get all up in your earlobe. And if you shut me down, you can kill my ego, which is my enemy, makes you my amigo. So either way, you and I are button and needle. And they say I might become big as a beetle, but I don't let it get to my head or feet, yo. And I got more street cred than legal, but just in case we keep it big, this eagle. I come prepared, I come prepared, I come prepared. Yeah, I come prepared, I come prepared, I come prepared. Yeah, I come prepared, I come prepared, I come prepared. Yeah, I come prepared, I come prepared, I come prepared. What was I on before this flow was sequel? Something about how I thought I was a Beatle. I'm tripping, but it was something lethal. It was fresh, but possessed something medieval. I came solo, I ain't even bring my army. The type in case that'll always ruin the party. You know those socially inadequate Somalis who walk in uninvited in your VIP. And Africans love them some B.I.G. But Tupac is official Ed Torpedo. And my job is to write just what I see. So a visual stenographer's what I be. Superman, superstar, give me super fat dough. So I can be super rich and super fat soul. But maybe not super fat, but super stacked though. So I can fix some money on super back low. How many immigrants are in this sedan? And is anyone carrying contraband? Not really, but I'm late for my concert, man. And here's a card from my lawyer, Mr. Sam Goldman. Yeah, I come prepared, I come prepared. I come prepared. Ready? Yeah, I come prepared. I come prepared. I come prepared. Always said, I come prepared. I come prepared. I come prepared. Yes, I know. I come prepared. I come prepared. I come prepared.
So make a boy know the college knock up no play typo. Even feel him up the balance for a one tight rope. And I gamble with him life just like a casino. And have somebody feel save him like them save Nemo. Cause the Marlies and Somalians are mad.